Good morning, world. It is 1:30 in the morning, around there, right? 1:25, 1:30 in the morning. This morning's gonna be another very interesting video. Obviously, I hope you guys enjoyed my live, and that was a sick video, man. You're really considering starting your own theory chain? Hey, yeah, I'm considering it. I'm considering it, obviously. But it's not guaranteed I'm gonna do that. There's a good chance I'm just gonna stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. That way I don't have to worry about hiring all these employees and all that stuff. But I'm thinking of starting that theater chain, building that theater chain worldwide. I'll build a good 2,500 theaters around there worldwide. That's enough. As AMC only has probably like 1,000 theaters around the world, and it's able to 1,000 theaters is more than enough for 300 million people worldwide. Whereas to fit 1 billion people, you got to build at least 2,000 plus theaters. And you gotta have rooms. You gotta have big rooms that can fit like 250 people per room around there. Like one of my theaters is gonna fit like 2,000 people around there a day. If you want to pull off having like 1 billion people watching it for six months straight, you need to what? You need to what? Hence why I might have the movies be on theaters for maybe 7 months, maybe 6 months is enough. The whole world watches it. Six months is enough for everyone around the world to watch it. That's more than enough. And then those who are not, and if those who are not able to watch movies on theaters, they can buy the Blu-ray. It's not that big of a deal, right? But 6 months should be enough for 1 billion people around the world to watch it. If you build enough theaters, if you build a good four big theaters in every major city, that's enough for the entire city to watch it. See what I'm saying, huh? It's enough. It's more than enough. Some Sarah. And so when I meet Veach, I'm gonna have that big talk with her in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Veach, Ivan, I know you want to start your big Sky Source Entertainment company. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to start your big Sky Source Entertainment company. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Ivan, yeah, I know you want to build your own theater chain. I'm like, hey, Vijay, what do you think about that? Do you want to build your own theater chain, or you just want to stick this 4K Blu on Amazon? Ivan, we don't have. It's gonna cost us billions, Ivan. It's gonna to build 2,500 IMAX series is gonna cost you like $12 billion, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of your money. But yeah, Vijay, we'll make our money back. We have the keys. Easy to afford it. For my ticket sales, I'm gonna make probably a good 18 to 20 billion bucks. If I make 16, 17 billion bucks off the ticket sales for what? For each of my Zanus volumes, me and VJ made our money back. $12 billion investment, we made a good like $38 billion off the 3 volumes for the ticket sales. And we're also gonna make our tens of billions off the 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray will make way more money. There's more profit in 4K Blu-ray. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. VJ's like, Ivan, let's do this. Let's build that theater chain, Ivan. Like, are you fucking kidding me, Ivan? Having your own theater chain is a fucking dream. It's better. It's even better than even 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, seeing a movie at the theaters is even better than 4K Blu-ray. It's a better experience, but 4K Blu-ray is still better technology, obviously. Because 4K Blu-ray is better than what you get at the theaters, obviously. But I'm gonna build IMAX screening theaters. It's looking at an IMAX experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hence why I'm going to have this big talk with VJ. I don't know. If I make like 30 billion bucks, 35 billion bucks off my book, which I might, 17 billion is just me being humble, obviously. That's 17 billion is, I'm assuming, if 700 million who buy my book. If like 1.5 billion people, 1.3, 1.4 buy my book, I'm going to make like 30 billion around there. If I make like 30 billion bucks, 28, 30 billion dollars, I can easily put 12 billion on my money and build that project, obviously. Else, me and VJ will still have our billions in our bank, and we'll still be able to fund our movie. Whereas if I make only 15 billion bucks, I'm not going to touch the theaters. I'm just going to stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon, as that's all my money gone. I'm not going to be stupid like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be stupid like that. You got to be smart with your money, obviously. Yeah. Hence why when I hire George Lucas, I'm going to have that big talk with George, and I'll have George help me with all that. Because George, you don't have to have George help you with that. You got to give George Lucas a break. But George Lucas when he knows everything about the film industry. He owned his own company, independent from Hollywood. He struck deals with what? He struck deals with all the distribution chains like AMC and all them for his Star Wars movies. He knows all those guys. Originally, yeah, I know, I know all the guys at AMC. I know all the guys. I know I can help you out if you want to build your theater chain, Ivan. You can help me out, obviously. And I'm also gonna, if I end up building that theater chain, I'm gonna tell John Fowler, hey John, by the way, I'm gonna build my own theater chain. He's like, what? Yeah, I'm gonna build my own IMAX theater chain, worldwide. How much theaters I have? In 1,200 theaters. I'm gonna release all my movies to theaters and 4K Blu-ray, and I'll give you a nice small tiny piece of the ticket sales, a nice like 0.02%. You give John a nice like 6 million in royalties for that. I'll give you a nice like 6 million, a couple $1 million worth of royalties for the ticket sales. It's a good deal for John. You give him a nice piece of the pie for the 4K Blu-ray sales. Don't give John them a big chunk of the pie for the ticket sales. No, there's not as much money in ticket sales compared to 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray you make way more money because it's higher, more expensive, higher profit margins. Whereas tickets are only $17, $17.50 each. There's not the profit margins are not as high. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to overcharge you guys. I don't want to rip you guys off and charge like $30 per ticket. No. I'm gonna charge I want to make it affordable. Charge $17.50 per ticket for IMAX because I'm having IMAX screenings. It's gonna be $17.50, $17.50, $18 per ticket. That's a reasonable price for you guys. And the food concessions will be expensive too because I need what I need to pay. The moment you hire like 200,000 employees, you have huge costs. You have to pay all these guys their salary, and that's why you have to charge accordingly for. I'm not gonna overcharge you like crazy for the food, but the food will be expensive. The drinks I'll charge like for a large drink I'll charge like $5, $6. You know what I'm saying? For large popcorn, $6. Candy, $5, $7. The hot dog combos you have like $10 deals, $12 deals. They're expensive, but they're not like but I'm not gonna overcharge you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I guarantee you, like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm down. Build that fucking. Let's build this fucking theater chain. You know what I'm saying? Having movies with the theaters is even better. Ivan our movies will have way more hype. Yeah, seeing movie at the theaters is the best experience ever in the world. Better than even what you get at home, obviously. Watching it at home's nice, obviously, but if I release Zaynus on theaters, you're looking at an even crazier buzz because the whole world will be I can't wait to see this on IMAX. Aratet the devil himself. Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying? This is only if I make like. This is only if I make like a good. This is only if I make a good what? I make a good like 28 billion plus around there. If I make 28, 29, 30 billion off my book, 35, I'll highly consider building that theater chain. If I make only 20, 19, 17, I'm not going to touch the theater chain. I'm just going to release it direct to 4K on Amazon. Which is still good enough, right? You can build. All I have to do is get your theater system. Obviously. And even if I do release my movie on theaters, I recommend you guys still get your theater system. That way you get a theatrical experience when you own the Blu-ray at home. Right? So I'm gonna have to a show. Okay, VJ. Yo, Ivan K VJ. Hey VJ, I know I made $30 billion off my book. I want to build my own theater chain, my own private theater chain. You know what I'm saying? We can't partner with AMC. We can't partner with all those theaters because I didn't sell. And if we partner with AMC, they're gonna what? We won't make as much money because AMC will take all the food concession costs, food concession profits, and we will take all the ticket sales. You see what I'm saying? But AMC does not have as much theaters. They only have like 1,000 theaters around the world. Whereas AMC does not have enough theaters for 1 billion people. They have enough, but like you're looking at I don't know, the thing will be booked for like a year, man. Something crazy. So VJ, Ivan, how much theaters you want to build? I don't know, VJ. I want to have 1 billion people watch the movie. You gotta have to build a good 2,500 theaters. Okay, how much theaters you want to build? Okay, I want to build a good 180 theaters in Canada, 400 in America, 1,000 in Europe, around there, 300 in China. You know what I'm saying? Another maybe 300 in Japan, in India. You know what I'm saying? A good like maybe 80 a good maybe 60 in New Zealand. 50 in New Zealand, and another 50 in Australia. A good 2,000, 2,500 theaters I'm going to build. 2,000 is even enough. 2,000 theaters is enough. 1,000 theaters in Europe is enough for all people. 180 theaters is enough for in Canada, but you need to build big theaters. Like, don't build small, cheap, independent theaters. No, you have to build big ones that have like 16 theater rooms. Most theaters have a good 16 rooms around there. You have two sides. The other side you have 16 rooms. The other side you have 16 rooms. You have like 12 to like 16 rooms. Okay, Vijay, we're gonna have to build. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when I hire George Lucas in Vancouver, I'll have George Lucas help me plan my SkySource company. We're gonna buy that beautiful property of land. I want it to be exactly like Gran Turismo for my company, obviously. And then and obviously he's gonna help me plan out the interior for my special effects team building and my studio office. Obviously. And then I'm gonna ask George, hey George, I'm thinking of building my own theater chain. Is that a good idea, or should I just stick to fork on Amazon? George is like, I don't know, Ivan. It's a lot of work. I'm like, George, I can hire assistants to take care of that for me. I don't have to do. Me and Vijay don't have. Yeah, me and Vijay will not do the dirty work. I'll hire people to take care of all the meetings worldwide. Hire people to do that for you. Hire assistants who plan developments on stuff. Have them help you develop all your lands for all. Yeah, but Ivan, you're looking at a lot of work, man. You're gonna have to. These assistants are gonna have to talk to all these people worldwide. Yeah, you need to. Okay, I need you talking to all the people in all the countries in Europe. It's a lot of work. All the major cities in Canada, all the major cities in the States, some of the pretty major cities too. China, Japan. It's a big project, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? They might tell you, Ivan, that's a big project. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy, Ivan. It'll cost you billions of dollars to do this, man. Like, Ivan, you're looking at like $5 million for a theater room. $5 million to build. 2,000 is enough. I'm not going to do 20 because it saves money. Build 2,000 theaters enough. That's enough. That should be enough. 2,000 theaters. That way, me and VJ spend less. We spend like 11 million around there. 2,500 is good. Just in case, build 2,500. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? George's like, all right. George's like, yeah, Ivan, it's a good investment. You'll make your money back. You're gonna make your nice like at least $18, $20 billion off your ticket sales for your you're gonna make your billions off your 4K Blu-ray. Yeah. The 4K Blu-rays is where the real money is. My deal with Amazon, that's the big deal. Obviously. But the deal with the theater change is also the deal for my what? The deal, me and Vijay don't have to sign any deal for our theater chains because we're what? We're what? We're building it ourselves, obviously. So all the money is going to us. All the food concession money, and all the what? And all the ticket sale profits is all going to me and VJ. And the cost, obviously. Going towards paying all the managers, all the employees. Looking at thousands of employees. Like 150,000 employees. Something crazy. And you're looking at what? You're looking at a big cost, obviously. So a lot of the profits that me and Vijay are making off the movie is going towards paying a lot of the managers and all these people their fucking paycheck, obviously. You know what I'm saying? All the people who work at the theaters are paycheck. Sayer? Yeah. It's all going towards that, Sim Sayer. That's why you gotta be careful. That's why you gotta be careful, obviously. That's why you gotta be careful. Hey George, okay, Ivan, I can help you out, but like, you know, if I end up building that theater chain, George is gonna be with me and VJ for a good like 6 months, man, and I'll pay for his hotel for the 6 months wherever we go. I'll cover all his costs, all his living expenses, but I'm not gonna cover his feeding expenses. He has to pay with his own money. Okay, George, if I end up planning to build this theater chain, I want you helping me for a good like 6 months. 6 months. And then during those 6 months, I'm also going to be looking at the resumes. I'm also going to have to plan out my 3 volunteers. So me and VJ are going to be hard at. We're going to be hard at. We're going to be doing a little bit of work. Still slack work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hire assistants to okay, Ivan, you're going to have to hire a lot, like 100, I don't know, 100, 200, 300, assistants to do this, 100 assistants to take care of all this for you, Ivan. So what I'll do is I'll hire contractors to help me, me and my wife plan out the whole thing. You start in Canada and you start in America, and you have to hire construction companies in Canada. Hire the biggest construction companies in Canada to build all your theater chains. The best construction company that builds theaters, hire them to build all your theater chains across Canada. Okay, Ivan, how much theaters do you want to build? I want to build a good 2,500 theaters. Okay, what kind of theaters you want to build, Ivan? You want to build an independent small cinema or a big one? No, a big one. A big one like AMC and like Cineplex in Canada and like Cinemark in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan, that's gonna cost you a lot of money, man. How much? I don't know. It might cost you 5 million, 6 million around there, for to build one big cinema, Ivan. And okay, how much do you want? I want to build 2,500, or 2,000. 2,000's enough, because I can build 1,000. Europe is the place where you have the most people. Obviously, you can build one. Okay, I want to build 1,000 theaters in Europe, in all the 30 countries in Europe, whatever it is. I want to build 1,000 theaters in all those countries, and I want to build like 200 in Canada and like 420 in the States, and then like 300 in China. You know what I'm saying? 50 in Japan. 60, 70 in Japan. Another 60, 70 in Korea. Another 60 in Australia. And another 60 in 60, 70 in New Zealand. That's about... Yeah, I don't need to build 2,000 theaters. That's enough. Save money. 2,000 theaters is enough. Okay, Ivan, how much do you want to build? I want to build 2,000 theaters. Okay, Ivan, that's going to cost you $10 billion. It'll cost you $5 million per theater, and it's going to cost you $10 billion. Okay, that way, me and VJ, it doesn't cost me. I save more money. I'll build 2,000 theaters around the world. That's enough. Yeah, Ivan, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, Ivan, how long can you get this done in 4.5 years? We can get it done in 4.5 years, Ivan, but you have to hire a lot of construction crewmen, like hundreds, like thousands, Ivan. How much, Ivan? How much? And the guy will tell me, okay, if you want to get this accomplished in 4.5 years for your premiere of Rezane's movie, you're going to have to what? You're going to have to hire like 20,000 construction crewmen, 30,000 construction crewmen worldwide to build this project, obviously. You're going to have to pay them their salaries. That's all part of the budget, which I can easily afford. Pay all the guys a nice $50,000, have them sign a $50,000 a year salary for the 4 years, for the one. You'll take a good year to build one theater, right? If you have like 50, 60 construction crewmen working on one theater, they can build it in a year and 2 months for each theater. But you have to make sure you have a lot of construction crewmen working in every single theater to get it accomplished in 4.5 years. You can pull it off. We can pull it off. 4 years is more than time. You just have to hire thousands of construction crewmen around the world. Okay, how much will that cost? Ivan, it's going to cost you $100 million to do that. $100 million to pay 30,000 people, 40K a year will cost you $100 million in costs. I'm not going to be stupid like I am for my movie and pay them 150K each. No. My movie contract is a different story. It's a movie. It's special, obviously. But for the construction crewmen, I'm going to pay them their standard salary, a nice 40, 45, 50K, and the supervisors, you can pay them their nice 75, 100K. The construction crewmen to work on to work on building the theaters, obviously. Hire the best construction crewmen around the world who built. I'm gonna try to find the ones who built theaters. Okay, I want to hire the same construction crewmen who build the AMC theaters. You know what I'm saying? Who built the AMC theaters? Who built the Cineplex theaters in Canada? Hire those same guys to build your theaters, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And you hire people, and I'll hire managers. I'm not going to have me and VJ do all that work. No, you hire assistants to take care of all that, to run all that for you. I want to hire someone to run this whole building project for me and my wife. As me and my wife don't have time to handle all this, which all me and VJ are going to do is just plan out. To tell them we want an IMAX theater, and we cash the what? We fund the project, obviously. And you hire someone to oversee all the building projects around the world. Hire a good 100 people to oversee all the theater building projects around the world. You can hire professionals who know what they're doing, who have experience handling building projects for theaters and all that stuff. Hire big people like that. And I'm gonna put out an ad for construction crewmen in Canada, construction crewmen in all the major cities in Canada, America, all the cities in Europe, all the countries in Europe, the major cities in those countries, and China and Japan, New Zealand, Australia. And you put out an ad, and I'll find construction crewmen. You pay them a nice $45K a year. That's good enough. Gotta watch for your budget. These guys 50K. 50K is good. Pay them $50K a year. $50K for that 1 year. They're contractors. You pay them a nice $50K to build the building for 1 year. That's a nice paycheck for an average person. As most construction crewmen make about 40, $50K a year, around there. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, IMAX projector is to get IMAX technology, that's expensive, Ivan. Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, me and VJ have to pay for that, obviously, yeah. It'll cost me and VJ a good 10, 11 billion bucks around there. 10 billion. It'll cost probably 10 billion to build all the buildings, and another like 100, 125 million to pay all the construction crewmen their salary. Obviously. It's also going to cost hundreds of millions for the food. If you want to get the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, I'm saying, that all costs us money, man. If I end up building that theater chain, I'm going to pitch John Favreau, hey, John, by the way, I'm going to build my own theater chain. Really, Ivan? Yeah, I'm going to build my own IMAX theater chain, my own SkySource Entertainment, Inc. SkySource Entertainment, I just call it SkySource Entertainment, or Sky Cinema. SkySource Theaters. Yeah, SkySource Theater. I'll call it SkySource Theater. SkySource Theater Entertainment. Something like that. Ivan, you're going to build your own theater chain? Yeah, Ivan, what kind of theater are you building? I don't know, John. How does IMAX sound? He's like, IMAX? IMAX the best technology, Ivan. That's better than AMC. Yeah, AMC does have IMAX screens in some of their theater rooms, obviously. Because most big theaters, they have IMAX theaters. They have IMAX screenings in some room. And in some rooms, they have IMAX 3D. And in some rooms, they have standard. Whereas me, it's going to be all IMAX. All IMAX theater screening. That way you get an unheard of experience for my movies. If I do, my Gray Escape movie will release at the theaters. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing premieres with all the actors and the Pacific crewmen. For the premieres, I'm only going to invite the actors, all my actors, and like my 7 team and the main like crew people for the premiere of the movie. And it airs on theaters. And then after it's done on theaters, I'll release it direct for you're gonna get the ad, get it only on 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. So I'm still gonna sign that contract with Amazon, but I'm gonna release it afterwards, after I release it on theaters for the world to buy, for the world to own, right? I'm gonna release it afterwards, obviously. Me and Mija will make more money. Make more money for ourselves, obviously, right? Or for Zayas, I'm not going to release the 4K Blu-ray separately. No. I'm going to wait until the 3 movies are released at the theaters. And after the release, after the 18 months, I release what? I release the movie on a box set. That way these actors don't dupe me, man. Because if you give the actors a piece of the profits for the 3 movies, obviously they're going to be taking home the royalty checks for each of the 4K Blu-ray separate volumes. And now John Boyega and all of them are ripping you off. They're making like 18 million bucks in royalties. No, man. You're being too generous. They're ripping you off. And Peter Jackson's making like he's $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Peter Jackson, Ivan, why is $1 billion such a big deal to you? The amount of money I made, $1 billion is even pocket change, Ivan. You're making your like 20 billion off your ticket sales for volume, and you're making another like 70 billion off your movies. Like, it's pocket change, Ivan. Like, Peter, I'm not gonna let you fucking dupe like that and have you take $1 billion of my money, man. You're not worth that, man. You're not me. There's a reason why I'm making these billions, because I'm the son of God. I'm much bigger than you. $350 million is good enough, Peter. That's a fucking rich fucking salary, man. You're making like $450 million. I'm giving you 0.02% of all the. I'm giving you 0.02% of all the ticket sale profits for the 3 movies at the theaters. You're gonna make your nice $20 million in royalties. That's a good paycheck for you. I'm giving you a nice like $350 million, perhaps $350 million of the royalties, and you got your nice salary. You made your like $450 million from my movie. That's a lot of money, Peter. I'm not going to give you $1 billion of my money. As if you were my shoes, yeah, I wouldn't give you shit. I'd take all the money, yes. If you were in my shoes, Peter, you wouldn't give any of the actors a piece of your money. I'd not take all those billions to myself, man. Fuck that. I'm not giving these the actors. Yeah, I'm nicer to give you a piece of the profits, obviously. That way, these actors don't dupe you, and that way you don't keep the what? You don't keep the fans waiting, obviously. Because once you guys see my movie, on theaters, you're gonna want to see it so badly again. Hence why I'm gonna put a cap. Okay, after 6-7 months around there, the volume 1 ends, and volume 2 is now released on theaters, and I'll do the premiere for volume 2 with Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson and all them. And I'll have a screening at the theaters for Peter Jackson and all them. See what I'm saying? And I'll do all my premieres in Switzerland. So I'll have a premiere at the theaters in Switzerland. Obviously. I'll have a premiere at the theaters in Switzerland, obviously. So I'll do the red carpet event. I'll do the red carpet event at the Bergerac Resort 3 times for the 3 volumes. And I'll do six day parties for the 3 parties for Bergerac Resort. So I'll give Bergerac Resort $30 million of my money, which is easily affordable, obviously. The money that I make off the movie, I can use it to pay. I can use it to pay what? $30 million is pocket. Me and VJ are gonna make our money back. I don't mind taking $30 million of my money. We give Bergerac $30 million for the 6 parties, and what? And yeah, you do 6 parties, obviously. Yeah. And I'll do private screenings for the actors. Just the actors in the Pacific, and I don't know, like 50 of the crewmen, 40 of the crewmen can come. Whereas all the other crewmen can't come. I could give the crewmen VIP tickets. I can have their tickets paid for I can have their tickets paid for a screening. You can do that for the crewmen if you want. They get free tickets. Free tickets. All the crewmen who work on Lord of the Rings get free tickets for the movie. If you want, you can do something like that. Yeah. And if I pitch this to Jon Favreau, he'll be like, holy shit, I mean, you're building your own theory chain. I'm like, yeah, I'm building my own theory chain. He's like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, holy shit, Ivan. Oh, fuck this. I'm working for Ivan, man. Ivan's company's gonna blow out of the water. Yeah. He's gonna have private IMAX. He's gonna have IMAX screening at the theaters, man. That's fucking cool. Yeah, man. He's gonna have IMAX screening at the theaters, yeah. And I'll give Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni free tickets for the movie. I'll give them free tickets for the movie. All members of my 7 team and Jon Favreau and all them, Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson, they get free tickets. They get free tickets for one screening. Not for life. No, I'm not going to spoil Jon Favreau and give them free tickets for life. No. I'm not going to give you free tickets for life, Ivan. For life, John. I'll give you free tickets for you and your family. Well, no, I don't need to give them free tickets because they're Jon Favreau and all them are going to be invited to the premiere, so they'll be able to watch the movies at the theaters with me, obviously, at the premiere. You see what I'm saying? But afterwards, if they want to go with their family, they have to pay with their own money. I'm not going to give them free tickets. No, they have to pay with their money, obviously. And I'm only going to screen my movies at my theaters. So my theater will be open for a good 18 months. And after the 18 months of the 3 volumes of Zanus, I'm going to close the theater. And then I'm going to do my Great Escape movie. And once the Great Escape movie is ready to be released on theaters, I'm going to open it again for another 6-7 months, and you close it. That way you save money, obviously. You don't have to worry about paying all these bills. You see what I'm saying? You save money, obviously. You save money. Okay, VJ, if we built this theater chain, I only want to play my movies at these theaters. These theaters were built strictly for my movies only. It's only built for my movies only. That's if I build this theater chain. There's a high chance I will not build this, as it's just more work for me, VJ. Like, leasing the amount of money I'm making on Amazon is more than enough. It's more than enough. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm only going to build a theater chain if I make enough money, man. If I make a good 28, 29, 30 billion bucks, I can afford to build my theater chain. I can put 10 billion of my money and build my own theater chain. I'll still have $20 million in my bank, more than enough money. If I make $18 billion, I'm not going to touch the theater chain. I'm just going to release it on Amazon. Sign up with Amazon, that's good enough. And chances are I will not consider building a theater chain even after make money off my Zane's movie. I'll just stick to Amazon. So the only way I'll build a theater chain, guys, is if I make like $29-30 billion off my book. And I'll take $10 billion of my money and I'll use it to fund, to build the theater chains around the world. Worldwide. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some singer? I'll do that. Right? Yeah, to do this, you're gonna have to hire me and VJ are gonna have to hire assistants to handle all the dirty work for us. Look, man, you guys, I'm gonna hire 100 assistants. You guys are gonna have to handle all this dirty work, man. Meeting up with all the governments and the cities and planning it all with the architects. Me and VJ don't have time to plan all with the architects. No, hire a team. All me and VJ will just plan out the layout of our theater with the architects. We tell them, okay, well, Ivan, what do you want your theater to look like? Yeah, I want it to be a private IMAX theater. It's called Sky Source Entertainment Theater. Sky Source Entertainment Theater. Sky Source Entertainment. Sky Source Theater. Sky Source Entertainment Theater. Ivan, what do you want to name it? I want to call it Sky Entertainment Theater. Sky Source Entertainment Theater. I think that's a sick name. Sky Source Entertainment Theater. Entertainment Theater. Or Sky Source. Or Sky Max Entertainment. Sky Max Entertainment. You can do that. Sky Max Entertainment Theater. You can do that. Sky Max Entertainment Theater. That's a good name. Sky Max Entertainment Theater. That's the name of my theater, obviously. And you're going to have to hire a lot of people to oversee all that, man. So it's a huge project. Like, Ivan, if you want to get this done by your time you go on your world tour, obviously, and if I end up releasing my movie on theaters 6 months at a time, obviously, me and Peter Jackson are going to be going on a world tour for like a year, man. Something crazy. Like a 1 year world tour. Like a 6, 7 month world tour. Because we're going to go touring for Volume 1, and we're also going to go touring for Volume 2. And also Volume 3, yeah. They're going to want to interview us for Volume 1, and they're also going to interview us for Volume 2. They're going to want to interview us for Volume 3. This is going to be crazy. And the actors are going to make more money. They're going to make, I don't know, like $500,000 in speaking fee earnings. Yeah, man. The actors are going to strike it so rich, man. But I'm not releasing Zanus. After Volume 1 gets released, I'm not going to release Volume 1 afterwards. No, I'm going to wait until all the 3 movies play on theaters. And then I'm going to release the box set. That way these actors and these Zanus actors don't dupe me, man. Because if you give them like 0.01% for each of the 3 movies, they're going to make like 18 million in royalties, man. 15 million in royalties. You're being too generous and they're ripping you off. And then Ariana Grande is making what? She's making like 60 million royalties. Something crazy. 58 million, 57 million royalties. No, she's not worth that. You're being way too generous. Ariana Grande is ripping you off. No, man, don't do that. And Jon Favreau will make like 300 million royalties. You know what I'm saying? He's now ripping you off. Jon Favreau will dupe you, obviously. Ivan, like, you'll make more money, Ivan. Why don't you just release it out year by year? You'll make more money for yourself.